Okay, let's start with activity number 4, which will be designs for balcony railings. So let us see the details here. So we actually have 4 designs given. Same din po, you are required to create 4 designs for this particular exercises. Class, you might be seeing dimensions, but as of now, they are just for reference muna. Okay, we have a separate topic for dimensioning, which will be after this activity. Okay, so let's see for the first one. You are no longer foreign to balcony railings and to railings themselves, okay? Kasi na-encounter na natin yan sa mga pagde-design natin when it comes to our esquisses and major plates, okay? So for this one, we are uniform with the x dimension. Everything will be at 4.5 meters. So lahat po ng mga railings na i-design natin, naka 4.5 po yan sa may x, okay? Sa may y po, karamihan 1.20. Medyo tinataas ko ng konti yung sa balcony kasi delikado siya, naka-elevate. That's why I usually use the height 1.20 or 1 meter or 1.1 kasi nga for safety purposes. But kung nasa ground level, say sa may lanay or sa may, sa may porch or sa may terrace, pwede lang po ng 0.90. Okay, again, this is adjusted because of safety purposes. So let's see the first design. Okay, now for this particular activity, we have some layers to add. So I'll just type LA, enter. I already have set my layers, so just take note that you will be adding a layer for AR02. We already have an existing one, but it's currently hidden. Okay, so we're going to make a new one. This time it's continuous. Kamukhang-kamukha lang po siya ng AR2 hidden. The only difference is the line type. But when it comes to color, to the line type and line weight, pareho lang po sila. Another layer to add is AR03. So ito po yung mga objects that will be printed or plotted in 0.3, similar to technical pen. Okay, color is 240, line type is continuous, and line weight will be 0.30. Next is AR05, that will be color number 72, line type is continuous, and medyo makapal po siya. Okay, I usually use this one for sa mga pinaka-edge. Okay, but for AR02 and AR03, I usually use them for support elements. Okay, anyway, the line weight is 0.5. Okay, I'll be double-clicking AR05 para set current po siya. Ibig sabihin ng current layer or set current, all of the objects that will be drawn will adopt the layer of AR05 and will be included on the layer of this particular AR05. Okay, so let's start. So tignan natin yung given dimensions. Ito, this one is 0.5 by 1.2. Okay, so that's REC. I'll be picking here at 0.5 comma 1.2, enter, and let's create a line. So I'll be picking here, and that's 4.5. This will serve as my reference line. Okay, I'll be selecting it, I'll be moving here, I will be applying it on the AR02 hidden. Okay, and escape. So kahit naka-hidden siya, hindi siya visible. That's why we have to check our LTS command. Okay, LTS, enter. It's too small because I have used that amount for layout. Okay, nasa model tayo, so you have to make adjustment kasi hindi po pareho yung nagiging appearance ng line type natin because model, actual size po yan sa may layout, nire-resize or ini-scale down natin sila para mag-fit po sila sa ating visual paper size. Okay, anyway, I'll be putting this one at 0.7. Ulitin natin, LTS 0.4 will do. Okay, perfectly fine. Meron tayong pinaka-tinatawag na sort of molding. This one is 0.55 siya, tapos yung thickness niya is 0.05. Okay? So, dito tayo banda pala. Yan. Okay. I'll be creating a rectangle. That's REC, enter. I'll just be picking here. Let's type at 0.55, comma, yung thickness po niya which is wide at 0.05. Enter. And I'll be selecting this one and ililipat ko siya sa mas manipis na layer. So that will be AR02. Click. Isa-select nyo siya sa name, okay? Not on the layer color. And escape. I'll be removing that. Enter. Select this. Enter. I'll be picking the midpoint. Click. And I'll be picking the midpoint here. Click. Okay? And that's CO to copy. CO, enter. Select this and select this one. Enter. Let's pick from here as your base point kasi nagtatanong ng base point yung command line. So pick and slowly drag here. Okay? Click and enter. After that, I'll be checking my OS for the meantime. Okay? Tinurn on ko po si intersection and perpendicular and object snap tracking. Okay? So later makikita natin yung purpose nila. Again, I have turned on object snap tracking. I have turned on perpendicular and intersection. So click OK. We have to offset. As you can see from our given design, we have here at 0.1 and then another one at 0.7 and another one at 0.1 and another one at 0.15. Okay? So that's O, enter. That's 0.1, enter. Select this. Click upwards. Enter. Now, hindi natin kailangan yung line na to as a hidden line. So, what we need is to select it. Click from here. Let's move it to its proper layer, which is AR03. Okay? So, select and do not escape. What you can do is zoom in here. You click the grip. You can actually trim, but we can actually shorten this one. So, click the grip and you snap to perpendicular. Okay? So, that's the purpose of snap perpendicular. So, click. And then, on the other side, ganun din po. So, you click the grip and then snap here, perpendicular. Kung wala kang perpendicular, it's either lagpas siya or kulang. But with the help of perpendicular or snap, you can possibly do that. Okay? Escape. Next will be at 0.7. O, enter. We have to change this one. That's 0.7, enter. Select this and upwards. Click. Enter. Enter to repeat offset and change the value to 0.1. Enter. Select this. Click upwards. Okay? Enter to repeat offset or to repeat the previous command, but this time we need 15, 0.15. Okay? Enter. Para dun sa pinaka-handle niya or the top part of the railing. So, click or select and click upwards. Okay? Enter. So, andyan na po yung itsura niya. The next thing to do is we have to create line dun sa gitna and offset magkabilaan ng 0.4 so we can create 0.80. Okay? So, let's see. I'll be moving here. Select ko lang si AR03 para maging current layer siya. Create a line. I'll enter. I'll snap on the midpoint. That's one. And I'll click here. Okay? Oh, let's see the design. Check ko lang. Okay. Meron pala tayong solid line dito. Anyway, I'll click here. And create na rin ako ng line. Yan. And I'll be typing MA, enter. It's a shortcut for match property. Say for example, this line na ginawa ko earlier, gusto ko siya lumipat sa AR05. Another method is by MA. So, source object. This object is in AR05 layer. So, I'll be selecting it para yung property ng object nito mahawa dito. Parang eyedrop siya. Okay? So, click. There you go. Or again, you can select it and move to the layer controls panel and AR05. So that's another way. Anyway, let's go back here. We have to offset this one at 0.4. Select. Click here. Select and click sa bandang kaliwa. Enter. Let's erase this one. You can use this icon. Click. Select. Enter. There you go. Now, we have this horizontal objects here. So, ito po sila. Yan. Spacing po nila or offset distance is 0.1. Okay? So, O, enter. Palitan, 0.1, enter. Select this, and click here. And select, and meron siyang multiple. Okay? So, select multiple, click, 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 and enter. Or isa pa, select and click pababa. Enter to terminate. And another enter. Okay? Now, meron tayong lumagpas. Okay? Actually, pwede natin siyang tinrim kanina pa bago tayo nag-offset. But, pwede din naman to because I want to introduce the fence select option. Okay? So, let's see. That's TR. Enter. Sabi niya, select object. Okay? So, on-type natin F. F, enter. Pick first fence point. Okay? So, parang gumawa ka lang ng line. You have to pick 2 points. So, 1 and 2. Click and enter. And another enter. Or, sorry. Ulitin natin. TR, enter at isa pa palang enter. Sorry for that. After the second enter, you have to type F, enter, then doon ka mag-fence. 1 and 2. Click. Enter. That's another option for selecting object, yung fence. Ulitin natin siya dito sa side. TR, enter. Isa pang enter. And then type F for fence select option. After typing F, press enter. First fence point. So you just have to pick 1 and 2. And so, nag-gray na siya. Ibig sabihin, they are sunod na po siya para sa pagtitrim. Okay? So, just press enter when you're done selecting. Okay? So, another enter. So, that's another way of selecting object. Okay? Now, let's select this. Yan. Click them. And let us put them on AR02. Mas manipis lang silang konti. Okay? So, let's Control S. I believe we have a line pala dito. Yan. Tsaka doon pala. So, no worries. Just select it again. Itong dalawa. Punta tayo dito. Lipat natin ng AR03. And with the use of grips and with the use of perpendicular snap, click. Select this and click. Select this one and click. And click. Escape, and of course, quick save or Control S para yung mga works po natin na save yan. Just in case may power interruption, hindi po sayang. Now, we just have to copy this one dito sa left side. Okay? So, they have a distance of 0.30 and this one is 0.8. If we're going to total that, that is 1.1. Okay? So, that's CO. Enter. Select objects. I'll be picking here. Okay? So, yung object po na yan, yung pumasok sa selection area natin, yan po yung target select object ko. Okay? So, click this. Enter. Once you press enter, ibig sabihin, you're done selecting. But if you're not yet done selecting, active pa yung pick box, you can still select. Okay? Anyway, we're good. So, enter. I'll be picking here as your base point. Okay? And i-drag ko lang po siya papunta dito. We have a distance of 0.30 and a width of 0.80. So, technically, that's a total of 1.1 meter. Or 1.1 na lang po. Enter. I-guide natin siya sa may bandang kanan. So, just the same amount, 1.1. Enter. Enter. Okay? We're good with the first design. Okay? Next is, actually, pareho lang sila. Pareho lang except yung sa gitna. Okay? Kung dito, gumamit tayo ng linears, this time we will be using curves. Okay? So, this is a little bit of nautical. Okay? We actually have boats and waves. So, let's see how to do this one. Dali lang naman po yan. pag nasanay na kayo, hindi na siya ganun kahirap. First, since pareho lang naman po sila, we're going to copy. That's CO, enter. Be picking from here, and lower down. Click, enter. Make sure ortho is on because we're going to pick this one, this point, and just drag it diretso pababa. Kaya dapat naka-on si ortho. Okay? And then, just type 2, enter. And enter. Okay? So, nothing to actually change here but this ones. Okay? So, let us just delete them. Click. This time, let us use cross selection. So, I will be picking from here. And again, pag cross selection, basta tinamaan po siya ng green area, it's automatically selected. Okay? So, click. Pick from here. And click. Or if you want to select one by pick box, wala pong problema. Okay? So, enter. Once you're done selecting. So, nabura na siya. Now, when it comes to pick box, nakita nyo naman yung sukat niya. Probably sa inyo, it's either mas malaki siya or mas maliit. We can actually modify our pick box. The command is OP. OP or options. Under display, or sorry, it's under selection. Kasi ginagamit natin si pick box sa pagsiselect. Ayan po. Okay? So, you can use the slider. If you think it's too small, you can actually resize it. Ayoko na masyadong maliit na pick box. I'm having hard time selecting. Kaya lang naman, if it's too big, there are chances na pati yung ibang object na hindi dapat ma-select, nasa-select kasi masyado nga siya malaki. So, maybe just something like this. Okay. Grip size, pwede rin pong palitan yan. Okay. Can actually change the color, but I'm actually fine with blue. Dito lang po. Yan. Okay. I'm fine with blue. And then pick box size, okay na rin ako. Balik tayo sa display. So, andito na rin tayo. Tingnan pa natin yung iba natin pwedeng palitan. Crosshair. Okay? Ano yung crosshair? Sige. Ilagay ko lang to. Slide ko lang siya ng 100. Tapos, apply ko lang muna. And okay. So, ayan po si crosshair. Pag 100% po siya, ayan siya. Yung iba mas gustong ginagamit ito. Okay? Mas komportable sila. But, I'll just be OP again. I usually set it to 15. Okay na ako doon. Okay? So, if I'll be applying this and okay. So, this is the cursor size of 15. Okay? Yung iba, they want it to be too cute. Just the minimum, 5. Apply. And okay. So, ayan siya. Okay? So, that's user preference. AutoCAD will let you work naman with your comfort amounts. Okay? Anyway, as a display pa rin, punta tayo sa colors. 2D model space, ito po, yung nakikita yung black. Siguro sa iba white yan. So, 2D model space under uniform background. It's currently black. Okay? Ako, mas komportable ako sa black. But if you want to be green, good luck. So, anyway, this is the preview. Anyway, just click apply and close. Good luck po. Others prefer it white. Again, 2D model space, uniform background, and just look for white. There you go. Apply and close. Apply. And okay. Okay, so that's the white thing. But, again, I still prefer the black one. So, again, that's OP. Enter, under display, under colors. So, babalik ko ito sa black. Gusto yung yellow. Good luck. Crosshair, dito rin po siya pinapalitan. Ito po si crosshair. Currently, mine is red. But if you want to change it, pwede naman po. But I still prefer red with mine. Okay? I love seeing the contrast of each. Or let's see. I also like the color black and orange. No, not really orange. Parang rust. Ayan. Ito na lang. Yellow-orange. Okay? So, click OK. Ayan siya. Ayun yung preview. Okay, yung palang uniform background ko, babalik ko sa black, ayan. Crosshair, color 40. So, para yung ginawa natin changes, ma-apply, you have to click this para i-save niya. Apply and close. Apply. And okay. Okay, now, let's go here. So my design for this one is, sabi ko, it's kinda nautical. So this is just arc and a combination of spline. Okay. So for this, we will be using AR02. So go here, select the layer on its name para yung mga object natin mapunta sa proper layers nila. Okay? Let's see. That's A, enter. Okay. So I'll just be picking 1, 2, and 3. A ulit. 1, 2, and 3. Or somewhere. Saan ba siya banda? Okay. Yan. You see the, intersection. Pwede po doon. Diba earlier we have activated intersection o snap. So, ayan. Nagkaka-intersection tayo doon. And as you can see, yung reference line, yan po yung tinatawag nating object snap tracking. It's also very useful drafting tool. It can make things easier to get done. Anyway, I'll just be picking dito. Yan. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. Nag-assume lang po ako. Okay. So, this one is, umapak siya doon. Yes, I have to, because these are steel works or metal works. Okay. Gusto ko talaga naka-attach siya for reinforcement. And, another A, enter. 1. Baba ko ng konti. And, 1, 2, 3 pala. So, this is the first point, okay, second, and the third point, okay? I'll be creating a rectangle, REC. No specific measurement. I'll just be picking from here. And, so, kayo nang bahala kung saan nyo siya dadalhin. And, ilagpas ko lang ng konti para magkaroon siya ng thickness, okay? I'll be selecting this. You see the grip? You can actually trim that because it's excess, but you can also click the grip and just simply stretch it perpendicular. Okay. Escape. This I'll be trimming. TR, enter, enter. Or again, if you're using the recent versions, you just have to press enter once. Okay. And I already have the boat itself. I have to go now for the sail. So that's A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. Or siguro pwede natin siyang isagad dito. Yan. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Lagyan lang natin siya ng content design. That's that A, enter. 1, 2, and somewhere. Yan. Dito na lang. Sige. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And let's go for the other parts of the sail. Eto. Arc din po yan. Okay? So, that's another A. Tapat ko lang yung cursor ko dito. Kasi kung ipipick ko dito sa midpoint, masyado siyang maliit. So, I'll just be hovering my cursor here. Hindi ko po siya i-click. Tatapat ko lang and just slowly move upwards. Yan. So, there you go. Okay na ako dito. Then pick the first arc point. That's 1, 2, and 3. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is my sail. Okay. And A, enter. So just design now. 1, 2, and 3. Now, we're good with the boat. If you want to modify this one, just pre-select them and yan. Pwede naman po. Okay. For the waves, I'll be turning off my ortho. This time, I'll be using Spline or Spline. Spline, how does it work? So, the shortcut is SPL. Enter. Just have to pick 1, 2, and 3. Kung gusto nyo siyang ituloy doon. 4, 5, and 6. Enter. Sorry, that's SPL ulit. Enter. Arc kasi, you just have to pick 3 points. But Spline is more, you have more options. Okay, you can actually pick more points as you want. Okay, hahatak-hatakin mo lang naman yan. Enter. A, enter ulit. That's 1, 2, 3. Sorry. That's SPL pala. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. Or pwede naman siya lumagpas. Click. And click. Enter. Pwede pa pong i-modify yan. Say, I have this one. You can actually click that grip and have it touching up there. Same here. Okay. If ayaw nyo masyado makurba, parang sort of medyo malambot lang yung ano niya, or a little fluidity. See, for example, this one, I wanted to snap to perpendicular. Pwede naman po. And when you select a spline, yan. Meron po siya mga grips kung saan ka nag-pick earlier. Okay? I'll just be trimming the excess. TR, enter, enter. So, there you go. Dito. Yan. This is also an excess. This part also. Or no, not that. May gagawin ako later. Adjust ko lang yun. The one that entered the sails, pwede. Pwedeng tanggalin. Yan. I'm good. Adjust ko lang po ito. Okay. So, I'll be picking that and just move yan. Gusto ko nag-attach siya. Okay. So, I'm good with this. There you go. Just TR, enter. So, pang enter. Yan. Okay. Now, I'll just be copying that CO. Be picking from here. Make sure everything is selected within. So, click. Minsan may naiiwan. Okay. So, okay lang. I-click nyo lang ulit para ma-select sila. So, press enter. Base point. This will be my base point. So, I'll be picking there. 1, 2, and 3. Enter and Control S. Okay? So that's our second design for that. Now, for the third balcony railing design, what we have here, same pa rin po, 4.5. This time naman, meron tayong wall dito which is 1.20 by 1.20. We have a pedestal here which is 1.2 by 0.4. And then, yun po nakikita nyo mga dimensions class. Those are just for measurement reference. Okay? We will be, or I will be discussing dimensioning probably on the next activity. Okay? So, we're going to start with this one. Please bear in mind, these are just sample design. Hindi nyo po kailangan kopyahin yun sa akin. Please do not submit something that is similar to my designs. These are just samples. Uniform lang po tayo sa mga sukat. Okay? So, let's see. Going to copy this. Still, I have to turn my ortho on. CO, enter. Select this reference line, enter. I'll be picking dun sa my endpoint. Click. And this is 2. Enter. And enter to terminate. Okay? That's REC. Or I have to set my current layer pala. Sorry. Be clicking here. Be selecting AR05, that's REC, enter. I'll be picking po dito, that's then that's at 1.2, 1.2, enter. Okay? Yung pedestal po sa kabila, it's 1.2 by 1.4. Okay? So that's REC, enter. Pick lang ako dito, and that will be at yung rectang po natin papunta siya ng kaliwa. So that's negative 4. Sorry, that's negative 0.4, 1.2. Enter. Pag kasi hindi mo siya nag-negative, dito siya pupunta sa kabila. Kasi the value will determine the position of your object. Okay? Afterwards, we're going to hatch. Okay? So, punta lang po ako sa my layers. Yan. And then, H, enter. Pili tayo dito. From user defined, let us look for pattern. Just click this button or this arrow. Okay, hanapin ko lang yung bricks. Scroll upwards lang. Bakit dolomite yung basa ko dito? Anyway, just look for brick. Okay, click this one. Click sa gitna. Yan. Okay? Or you can also do select option. Kasi since rectangle is a polyline, so pwede din naman po yun. Okay? And then, let's see. Maybe at 0.5 for the scale. Yan. Okay na ako dito. And, simultaneous na lang ako mag-hatch. Pati ito, lalagyan ko na rin. Yan. And then, close hatch creation. Okay? After that, dito tayo sa mga ano niya. So, this rectangle is 0.25 by 0.70. And then, we have a line here. Offset natin siya ng 0.9 and then at 0.15. Okay? So, let's create a line. From here, make it AR05. L, enter. So, pick this one and click dito. Enter. O, enter. This time, our distance is 0.9. Enter. Select this. Click upwards. Enter. Enter to repeat offset. This time is 0.15. Enter. So, select this and click pataas. And enter. Okay? Punta tayo sa AR03. Yan. Okay. I'll be typing REC. Enter. I'll be picking here. Our dimension for this is 0.25 by 0.70. Okay? So, at 0.25, 0.70. Enter. Okay? So, I want this one to be moved dun sa pinakagitna ng part na to. Gagamit tayo ng M2P. Okay? M, enter. Select this. Enter. Specify base point. Gusto kong makuha yung pinakagitna ng rectangle. So, that will be M2P. Enter. You pick from here. That's 1. And you pick this one also. Click. And saan natin siya ilalagay? Kasi ayan, hawak na natin siya dun sa pinakagitna. So, ilalagay po natin siya dun sa pinakagitna din nito. So, that's another M2P. Enter. You can also pick this midpoint here at yung midpoint dito sa baba. Sakto. Okay? And just create line. L, enter. Midpoint to midpoint. Enter. Another L, enter. That's midpoint to midpoint also. Click and enter to terminate. Okay? I'll be turning off my ortho kasi madalas mas magandang gawin yung mga arcs pag naka-off si ortho. Ayan, gagawin natin yan. Okay? So, let's see. So, that's A, enter. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Plus, if hindi nyo ganong gusto si arc, you can always modify it. Okay? Pwede nyo naman po siyang i-drag sa baba. Yan. Pwede nyo siyang i-drag dito. Okay? But I'm fine with that. So, Control-Z and Control-Z to undo the last actions. Okay? So, you can actually integrate a lot of items here. But, sige, purot muna tayo arc. So, A, enter. So, I'll be picking 1, 2, and 3. A, enter. So, that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay? A, enter. Aha. Saan ba tayo maganda maglagay? 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Okay? You can always make some adjustment. Yan. Okay? There you go. And then that's TR. Enter, enter. And just be eliminating yung sumobra. Okay? Pwede pa rin naman i-adjust. Say, for example, gusto nyo ilagay dito. Yan. Tapos, ito gusto nyo siyang ibaba ng konti. And trim. Okay? So, Control S. And let's see kung ilan po yung distance niya. So, I think this is 0.1. Let's check dun sa kabila. I have file here dito. Okay, so that's 0.1 and this one is 0.25. So when we copy, we have a distance of 0.35. Okay? So, palitan ko lang to. They should be an AR02. Masyado na kasing madetalya. So, dapat manipis na lang sila. Anyway, that's CO. Enter. Okay, I'll be picking from here, down here. Click. And I'll be turning my ortho on this time. So, after selecting the enter object and turning my ortho on, kasi magkakopy ako ng direct distance entry by guiding my cursor on a straight direction, and of course with the given measurements and distances. So, press enter. So, this will be my point of display, or base point, or hawakan. Okay? So, i-guide lang po. That's 0.35. Enter. I need one another here. So, that's 0.7. Enter. Isa pa. That's 1.05. Enter. And I believe hindi siya kakasya. Okay? Let's see. Anyway, ulitin natin dito. That's 0.35. Enter. 0.7. Enter. And 1.05. Enter. Enter. Okay? So, medyo maluwang siya masyado. Anyway, I'll be creating a line here. Okay? So, from here, type ko mga 0.1 lang. Enter. Okay, and enter. So, ang gawin natin, select natin to. Yan. Okay, I'll be picking this one. Yan. Okay, there you go. And, itatapat ko lang. I'll just hover. And move upwards. Okay, gaguide ko lang para click. Yan. Magi-stretch po siya automatically. And I'll just be clicking this. Okay. And escape. E-enter. Burahin ko to because it was just my reference. Ulitin natin dito. L-enter. Kunin natin siya dito sa may midpoint or kung saan man. That's 0.1. Enter and enter. Ulitin natin. So, select this. You click the grip here. Click yung gitna. So, para may stretch siya. Okay? Since naka-on po si O-track, ang gawin lang natin, yung endpoint dito, tapat nyo lang. And then, just move upwards. Okay? No. Click. And, tapat lang po. Yan. Then, slightly move upwards. Pag lumitaw po yung maliit na X, pwede nyo nang i-click. Okay? And then, just simply click that, papunta doon. Okay? So, escape ka lang. And, Control S to save. I'll be copying this. CO, enter. Pick from here. Enter. And just pick here. Guide downwards. That's 2 meters again. 2, enter. And enter because you're done copying. Okay. Burahin natin to. E-enter. Yan. E-enter. Let us delete the arcs. Or ito na lahat. E-enter. Yan. Click. Enter. E-enter ulit. Let us delete these arcs. Palitan naman natin siya. E-enter. Tanggalin din natin yung hatch. Okay? Probably I might be clicking on this. And click V. Grip. And move here at probably at 0.35. Yan. Para dumagdag ng isang what they call this, ng isang element na ganito. Anyway, I'll be extending this one. You can actually do this and click there kasi may perpendicular. Or you can do extend. That's EX, enter, and another enter for lower versions. Okay? So that's 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Okay? Punta tayo dito. Let's do AR02. Zoom in lang po. Yan. And then, let us turn off our ortho. For this one kasi, ang gagawin natin, kung dito nag-curves tayo, we will be doing linears. Okay? So, we can do this one. There you go. Okay? So, let's see. L, enter. You can pick anywhere with this. Okay lang po lumagpas. 1 and 2 and L, enter. So this is 1 and 2. Okay? L, enter. So this is 1 and 2. Then just trim. TR, enter, enter. There you go. Okay? And just do some hatch. From here, click natin. Punta tayo sa hatch. Okay? And then H, enter. And look for pattern. Or no, I want user defined. Okay? User defined. And this time we're going to pick points. Kasi boundary lang siya, area. So pick here. And then I just want this to be, try natin 0.075. Enter. Sorry. 0.0075. Enter. Ulitin ko po, these designs are just sample. You don't have to necessarily follow them, but sa measurement, make sure na uniform po tayo. Sa height, pwede mag-iba ng konti, mag-vary ng konti, pero sa X natin, you stick with 0.45, as with 4.50, sorry. Okay, so click here, and click dito. Now, Control Z to undo. Picking this. Yan. Okay, ito pala pwede. And this, okay? So, enter. Let's copy, CO, enter. We pick from here, up there, or lower there. Click. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Enter. Okay, so copy na lang natin to. CO. Okay, you pick from here, lower down, click, enter. You pick here, and papunta doon. Click, enter. Okay? Lagyan natin siya ng konting arte dito. Ang ginawa ko dito, I believe, nilagyan ko siya ng sort of parang plastering. There you go. Okay. This one is, I believe it's 1.30 by 0.15. And the distance here is 0.15. Okay. So, lipat natin. Ayan. That's AR02. Ornamental lang naman siya or decorative. So, a thinner line weight is better. Okay, so REC, enter. I'll be picking from here. That's at 0.15, comma, that's 1.3. Enter. Okay, and I'll be moving this. Select, enter. I'll be picking from here. 1 and 2. Copy. Select, enter. So that is pick natin siya dito. I believe that is 0.30. Make sure ortho is on. Yan. Or sorry, wag na 0.30. 0.25 will do. Okay, tapos another one at 0.5. Enter, and enter. And PR, enter, enter. Okay, yan. Control Z. There you go. Okay, so you were able to create this railings. Actually, may iba po akong design. Ayan sila. Okay, so on how to do them, I will be discussing them real time. Okay, so that's Control S. Punta tayo sa layout. Okay, of course, technically, you're done with your drawing. The next thing to do is to create them, to plot them into a viewport. Okay. So, I believe we will still be using short band for this. Punta tayo dito. That's viewport. Okay. Distance. That is 0.216. That's for X. Okay. So, that's 0.216. And then for Y, that's DI, enter. Click natin dito. Papunta dito. That's 0.28. Okay. Converted na po yan into meters. So, REC, or sorry, MV, enter, specify corner of viewport. So, let's say these are your existing viewport. Siyempre, gusto nating ipantay yan. Okay? So, what you're going to do, since naka-on naman po yung object snap tracking ninyo, you're just going to hover this endpoint. Hover. Itatapat lang. You don't have to pick it. Okay? So, just hover and move your cursor a little going right. Okay, there you go. Click. Okay? And then we will be doing a portrait layout for this. So technically that will be at 0.216. That is the 8.5 inches part of your short band. Okay? Comma. For the 11 inches, that is 0.28. You don't have to type M for meters. Automatic nakaset po tayo sa drawing units natin. Okay? So press enter. There you go. So zoom in lang. Yan. Double click inside. Okay, hanapin lang po. Ito yon. Zoom in. There you go. Zoom in pa. And type Z, enter. That's 1/40 XP. XP again is a magnification factor. Okay? So So enter. Okay? Or if you want, say enter 1 over 30 XP. Enter. Okay? So we're good. Pag okay na po siya, just double click outside. Okay? Kasi when you double click outside, when you do any display command such as pan, zoom in, zoom out, hindi po nagagalaw yung view ninyo. But when you go inside, nag-pan kayo, nag-zoom in, zoom out, affected po siya. Okay? So I'll just undo that. Okay. And double click here. You can actually select this viewport here. Isang click lang po kasi pag dinouble click nyo yan, mag-activate siya. Ayan. If just in case this thing happened on your screen, ang gawin nyo lang para bumalik kayo ng layout, just type paper space. Okay? Or just type PS. Okay? PS enter. Pabalik po kayo doon sa layout. Okay? Ulitin ko just in case you accidentally double click your viewport, which this thing happened, just type PS enter. Okay? And you can actually lock your viewport. So select this one, right click, display lock. Currently it's no. When it's set to no, ibig sabihin, you can still modify the scale, you can still modify the view. But if you're perfectly fine with it, just click yes. Okay? So kahit ma-zoom in, zoom out mo pa yan, hindi nagagalaw yung view. Pero pwede ka mag-edit. Say erase, select this, enter. Pwede pa. Yung view lang po. Para safe siya. Okay? And double click outside. Okay? Balik tayo sa model. Okay. Punta tayo dun sa lot. Okay. Select this. Let's Control C to copy. Let's go with layout. And Control V to paste. Ayan. Malaki po siya. Okay. Because this one is set on 1 point something meter. I believe this is 1.2. Ito lang yung papel natin. It's 0.216 lang by 0.28. Okay? Because our paper, kasi laki lang talaga siya ng papel na actual yung sukat niya. Pero lahat ng drawing natin sa model, as is yan, life size talaga. Nagmumukha lang po silang maliit kasi they are on our screen. Okay? Zoom out lang natin sila. That's why they look smaller. But if you're going to analyze it, all of the things that we draw on our model space, everything is set to actual measurement. Okay? Okay, let's go to layout. Okay, so let's type QP, enter. Let's select the text object, enter. Height is 1.2. Again, yung papel natin ang liit lang. So let us change this one at 0.008 and palitan natin yung style niya into Autocad text auto. This is the Century Gothic. Okay, so ito siya. Just have to drag it malapit sa papel natin. Okay, so I'll be picking the middle grip and click here. Okay, and escape muna ako. Okay, so select again. Again, kinlik ko po siya dun sa midpoint. Okay, di ba meron siyang grip dun sa gitna? Okay, so I'll pick it on the middle and move it downwards, a little downwards. Double click to change the content. That's activity. Make sure you're set to uppercase. Activity 04. That's balcony railings. Enter, enter. Okay, and then just copy it. CO, enter, select, enter. Just pick dito, click, and slowly guide it a little downwards. Click, enter. Again, that's QP, enter. Select the one on the bottom or underneath, select, enter. So just make this one 4. Okay, naka 008 siya. So just make that 4. Enter. Okay, and you can actually change the context here, the contents here. Say that is a scale, space 1 is to 30 M. Enter and escape. So there you go. We're done. You just have to convert it into PDF. Okay, you can actually do a lot. Okay, so I'll be copying this one here. Apat po yung required po ninyong gawin, but kung sinipag kayo, you can actually make another set of 4. Yan, oh. Hindi ako makapag-pan kasi nakalock po yung viewport. So, I'll just be double-clicking here. Select this one. Right-click. Display lock. Just click no. And double-click. Pan. And these are my other sets of railings. Okay? So, when you're good, just click outside. And again, that's Control P for plotting. And you know now what to do on how to convert your files or objects here into PDF. Okay? So that's it. I'll be doing quick save by Control S. Thank you.